Welcome back, everyone, to Let's Play Rule the Waves as Great Britain, episode number 20. And really in a dire situation. Our unrest level is rising. We have a massive blockade going on against Great Britain, us, in Northern Europe. There's basically no way I can conceive of us actually being able to break this blockade. I think I'm going to actually move the remaining fleet out to try to protect our holdings in the Caribbean or something, because it's just going to be simply stated impossible for us to win the fights in Northern Europe. Not only that, but we are dealing with Germany, who has battlecruisers out. So any kind of cruiser engagement could be our armored cruisers against their battlecruisers, which is bad. With the blockade, I don't think we can actually move out, but I might attempt it once anyway. A funny thing, I was looking at all this stuff off camera. A funny thing is the Russian base capacity is actually larger than anybody else's in Northern Europe. I find this kind of ridiculous. Certainly Great Britain should have the highest capacity, but I don't know what it is to start. Maybe Russia just actually decided to improve bases or something, but seems a little strange. Okay, so yeah, I don't really know what to say. As has been pointed out by several people, in the comments from the end of the battle, the last episode, we're in a very bad situation here. We don't have the fleet available to stop a blockade or even to fight another fleet battle. And I don't know what the solution to this is besides take a quick peace. But the thing is, I have to be offered the peace, and then many times I've played in my own private playthroughs. I've had situations where I really needed peace for whatever reason, and the Prime Minister scuttles the peace talks because of his advisors or whatever. I mean, even if you're asking for peace at every point, the war may continue on, and that may end up, I mean, it's kind of a sad thing to think, but that may end our series prematurely. it could definitely happen. Fingers crossed, and tally-ho, on we go. Okay, damage my mind. Battleship engagement. It seems like a terrible idea for me to... What? This is against the US? They don't have a... Yeah, I was going to say, they're probably going to decline this. Now, this is a bad situation for me, probably, because... Okay, it's a medium battle size. Does that mean their battlecruiser won't be involved? Let's accept this and see... Okay, well, that's strange. And I hate coastal raids. The only reason I'm going to accept this is because it is my battleships against their lighter ships. So I will accept, but damn it, I'm not happy about it. Alright, okay, so we have the Clover out by herself. This is a very strange situation. Whoops. Okay, let's get it going, though. This is actually going to be ultra fast right away. Oh, great, it's nighttime, too. So we'll cruise on over and see if we can find a ship in the darkness. And we did. Squad max, move at them as quickly as possible. We just need to sink anything, no matter what it is, even if it's a transport ship. Okay, good. They're abandoning ship. Hold fire, Clover, hold fire. They'll probably be down in less than that. Oh, that's all we have, just to sink one ship? Well, I don't want to push things too strongly. I think we'll just go scan down the New York coast to Philadelphia. We'll just scan for ships. If we happen to sink another one, okay, so much the better. Any victory points are welcome at this point. We have a full 1,000, unfortunately. So that's like bad because... Oh. This can't be a battlecruiser. They don't have any in this area. We are hitting them. Okay, I'm going to put this on the slow. But I think I want to go up with them. Come on. Curve. Don't hold it. Yes, hit them. Good. This is, I think, an armored cruiser. It could be something as just a light cruiser. Okay, that's quite a few hits. That's quite good. Yes, quite good. Okay, lots of hits. I like this. Okay, there it is. It's the Portland class We have to watch out for torpedoes, but I'm going to try to stick with this as long as possible. We've done a lot of damage to this ship already, I'm guessing. It says light damage, but 12-inch guns. 12-inch guns, 12. Wow, we've hit this thing with a lot of 12-inch shells. And we are opening up with, okay, they have a 6-inch, 7 and 6. So we don't have to worry about their guns, we just have to worry about torpedoes. Only thing we have to worry about. But we're opening up with, yeah, we have 8 6-inch guns per side. That's fantastic. I'm glad that I have that many. I think that's even low for my numbers. I usually get around 9 or 10 even, but 9 I think is probably my standard number for battleships, the first design. So we just need to watch out for torpedoes. That's all we have to watch out for, which that's going to be a problem indefinitely. Distance is going to help, but we need to watch out for, obviously, is that really another armored cruiser? Could our fortune be so good? Yeah, we're going to cross their T. Doing this mainly for torpedo reasons, that we're trying to avoid torpedoes. They did a good job swooping in. That was a smart move from them. Our evasive maneuvering should be enough right now to smother any kind of torpedo spreads. And these are original armored cruisers, so they only have the old... Yeah, I think we're doing okay. Let's try to put ourselves on the north side of the Portland, not just for wind, but also to discourage torpedoes from the southernmost armored cruiser. And we have actually stopped engaging the Portland for some reason. It looks like we're actually aiming at this other armored cruiser and doing a fantastic job of it. Now, I want to stress again, because this is one of the take-home points from my Spanish series, which I finished my live stream of that. Oh, we actually were set on fire by all the high explosive, but I finished my Spanish series and I posted it. Most of you probably already saw on the channel from Saturday. And the points I discovered from that were that doing this, putting a battleship by itself without escorts into a foreign region, is actually the superior choice. Instead of actually playing like an intelligent game and not... I mean, you normally put like a battleship with a bunch of light cruisers and destroyers and stuff like this, right? Because this is the way they need escorts. Otherwise they could be attacked by destroyers or something. So obviously this is not the case though in this game. You can see that this is just a perfect example. If I had light cruisers right now, this probably would have been a light cruiser engagement, and I would have lost. It would have been my light cruisers against their armored cruisers. But now we can see that because I have only a battleship, only the top piece available, that we're actually winning this fight. And this is going to be a much needed victory for us. This is being a little dicey with torpedo launches, but I'm assuming that she's already sinking. So I'm just trying to finish her off a little bit faster. We can go up to fast now. Just going to make my passes over both of them. Did we just launch torpedoes? Or did it say we were avoiding torpedoes? I saw something about torpedoes. Yeah, we launched torpedoes. Okay, good. I'm pretty sure that both of these are too damaged to be able to launch torpedoes effectively, but the AI has gotten me before. I know I can't launch torpedoes, but the AI sometimes is able to. Still, oh, this Chester class is actually trying to... Oh, there goes another torpedo. It's trying to get going. Well, there it is. Now it's not. Neither of them are. We can go down to cruise speed. We might as well continue down the coast towards Philadelphia as we originally planned. Just waiting for this to... Whoops. Because now it's the break of day. We'll be able to spot any other minesweepers, stuff like that. Yeah, very good visibility now, so we can step away from the coast even a little bit more. See if we find anything else. Obviously, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. The only thing we have to do now is end this battle for a huge victory point swing. I'm going to go back up. Since it put us by New York, usually you have to look... Okay, there was, yeah, plenty of other ships that we could have actually sunk, but this is considered a major victory. I just want to see... Yeah, they were up there. Okay, so my intuition was correct to go back to New York, but... A major victory, much needed. Good. So that is, well, on rest level is still at 6. I just want to take the piece as soon as we get it. I don't know how many months we have left of this. You can see that even though we just had a huge victory point gain, they're gaining about 1,000 victory points for whatever reason. I don't even know how or where. But they're gaining a lot of victory points per month, so we probably only have 5 months left before we really need to get out of the war. I still think that we should move our forces, so I'm going to try. Let's go to the Caribbean if we can. I don't think that we're going to be able to make it. But I'm going to send everyone who we can just try, basically. Get everyone to the Caribbean. Maybe we can even force an invasion there. So we'll see what happens. Good, the ones on coastal patrol didn't go. That's fantastic. Okay. Okay, better 8-inch guns. I don't really care. Yeah, 46 ships were stopped from the move. Okay, the Clover is now in dockyard hands. Convoy defense against Germany. We have 2 dreadnoughts. They have 4. We have 7 battleships. They have 13. We have 3 armored cruisers. They have 16. Let's do it. Who knows how many will actually be brought to bear? Well, the good news is we have a small force. Oh, God. But the AI is controlling. Okay, not that big of a fleet. So I'm not disappointed by this. We have our dreadnoughts, which I think are still the best dreadnoughts in the game. 14-inch guns. They're all big gun configuration, like literally all big gun. The new definition of what all big gun... I mean, like in an English translation, I mean, the way the words are, all big gun should be only big gun. So this is kind of the way it should have been if you just follow the letter of the law of what all big gun would mean. But they meant that you don't mix your primary guns, and you can still have secondaries. So we've interpreted it differently. I really like this. We have the Kingfisher class out in front. This is I'm hopeful. If we don't get overrun by 1,000 German dreadnoughts. Before I go into the battle, I just want to recall what the German battleships we're up against are. Okay, so there's no battle cruisers, so we'd only be going up against this Ostfriesland. They have the 12-inch guns, and then we are in every way the superior ship, except for speed, but in every other way, better guns, better armor, just better. So I'm excited. Let's do this. Okay, starting. What's the doodle doing down there? I don't think I have control over this ship. What in tarnation? Where is this? Oh, wow. That is a very large search. If it's saying that this is the formation, that is not even a formation. They're not even in signal range. So we'll race to the north. Try to get the northern edge for the wind. It's calm anyways. It's not going to be a big deal. So let's bring these guys into support mode. This is literally an armored cruiser. Okay. Well, no. Sorry. Chase them down. We're going to go at a slight angle so that I can try to get my 2 guns firing. I think that's what's happening right now. No, only the first one. The angle is really tight. I mean, that angle's worse than I thought to get them both firing. Still not? My God, that looks like the angle to me. And there's the Breslau. Okay, so let's just pursue the Friedrich Karl, because the Breslau has to come over to us. So if we split the difference, the Breslau will eventually have to kind of merge. Chase him. Yeah, there's the Breslau. She still wants to turn south, I know, to be part of her formation. Wow, there it is. So it looks like we just happened to land, the Indubitable happened to land just one 14-inch shell. And the Friedrich Karl magazine erupts. This could be as well. That could be the German dreadnoughts. And I will pursue. Orders are to pursue. Yeah, let's Just one of those is fine. Okay, these are battle cruisers? Impossible. There's none in... Our intelligence reported there were none in these waters. Okay, well, we will engage. We will engage. Open up. Yep, those are the Ostfriesland. So it's 2 against 3. Hopefully my superior gunnery, I don't know if we have superior gunnery, but hopefully my superior weapons, which should, because they have longer range, just naturally lead to a better accuracy. We'll do this. We'll engage from a distance. And it's 2. It's 2. That's not a battleship in front. That's just another destroyer. Okay, this is good. Let's see who lands the first shots. Okay, they landed the first one against the Kaiser Wilhelm II, which we probably should rename to something not German, but that's fine. They landed the second blow. This is not good. 2 in a row. We hold the win, though, so let's just see what happens. Come on. Come on. There it is. We've landed a hit, finally. And another one. They're turning. We'll turn. Oh, are they turning away completely? Interesting. It looks like they are. We're engaging with now this is where our gun turret configurations finally is helping out. We are able only to get these 2, but that's still one more obviously than if we had we didn't have the wing turret. Of course, if you had super firing, they'd both be firing together all the time. Better, obviously, in every way, but... Another hit on the Ostfriesland. I'm not sure if this is the same one. We have destroyed one of her rear turrets. Yeah, she's getting off 3. Because she has the super firing. Okay, they finally penetrated our superstructure, and we've taken a big hit. I kind of have a feeling they might swing back. There's another hit landing on the same Ostfriesland. I keep hoping that every one of those will put another turret out. They're a pretty narrow profile as well. Okay, let's just start. I need to see my ships. Good. I'm going to start going at this somewhat more oblique angle. Oh, yes! Yes, 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 yes. She's doing a turn. Is it... Oh, well... I thought her rudder was broken or something. Let's just head right at him. Let's see I don't know what's going on yet. We'll have to piece this together in a moment. Is she on fire or something? She is. Okay. Let's push her then. Just keep pushing. Now we will unfortunately run out of ammunition pretty quickly. Yeah, we still have 85 shells left. No point bringing them home. Let's take them with us. I mean, let's leave them with the Germans, basically. Are we able to get? Yep, we're getting our 2. So we don't need to make that turn. Oh, we hit the Breslau. Well, that's fine. I will take anything. No. We definitely want those dreadnoughts. We want them. Whoops. Not run for that. Run like this. And they're turning back, too. This is good. We should be gaining on them. Now, they are faster, so we should not be gaining on them in the long term. But if we've done enough damage, maybe we've done enough damage. I don't think so. Yeah, they're swinging back. It's kind of strange. What are their plans here? Another hit for us. Another couple hits. Steady as she goes. Just long distance fight, I guess. We took a hit. We landed another hit. They're swinging back again. Another hit, but it was not a penetration. Wow, this is just a strange fight. Oh, wow. So we've actually destroyed the turret, one of the turrets on this Ostfriesland as well. What is their turret armor? 10.5. What's mine, like 11? Yeah. Well, I mean, compared to 14-inch guns compared to 12-inch guns, I should remind myself. So it makes a little more sense. Still, maybe these are actually doing enough damage. There's another turn in. Oh, it looks like they are committing fully to... No, they're not. And it's going to be evening soon. I would really like to get my full broadside off. Can we just... Okay, I am getting my full broadside. This is good. So we're down to 19 to clean our grates. Yada, yada, yada. Okay. It says we're getting only 5 shots off. Okay, let's spin back in now. We'll have to do periods where we can get our full broadside and then periods where we just do chase mode. Their destroyers are coming? No. It's just all ploy. If we even can sink the Breslau, I mean, that would be a fantastic conclusion for us, right? I don't... They're doing a kind of strange zigzag. Kaiser Wilhelm's falling off, but Indubitable will pursue. Ah, the bridge was destroyed on the Indubitable. I think that translates to a lower fire control accuracy. Look at it. We have not had much damage done to ourselves. I say that, but that kind of speaks otherwise. We're going to pull off. Actually, you know what I'd like to do is let's just see if we can engage the Breslau. If we can take her before... Is that it? For our visibility? It is. Okay, squad max. And we'll turn on torpedo our flotilla attack mode just in case we happen to see them. Get our destroyers to engage. They're probably heading back over here. So we'll just go up to ultra fast if we spot a ship. By the way, do I have that on? New sightings. Yes. Okay. So if we do spot them, they might be going back though. Probably are. Okay. It doesn't matter. They only had medium damage. We did sink an armored cruiser. Oh, that's right. Of course we did. That was the one in the beginning. We were actually going the right direction. Well, this was a major victory for us. Much needed. We need these. Gain 1 prestige point. None of this really matters. Just I'm watching the unrest, and we're still being blockaded. Okay, well, we've survived this long. Oh, yeah. I'm just kind of afraid to hit the next turn button. Alright, well, we got it, right? Oh, man. We can't get out of Northern Europe. We are winning those fights, though. Let's see what kind of fleet the Germans have left still. Yeah, I mean, we sink 1 of 21 armored cruisers. Not a big deal. Man. Huh. Well, I don't know what to do. I guess the best option is going to be take peace still as soon as we get it. This is kind of a strange thing. It's not the event I wanted. I will say only the Navy can win this war. Okay, improved triple turrets is nice. Another convoy defense. Okay, we'll accept. This might push us over the limit on terms of time. I know we're at 21 minutes or so. Alright, well, they're both back. The Indubitable and the PogChamp. Kaiser Wilhelm might be actually in port. And we have another situation where, unfortunately, we have support forces. How many? Tuba and Indomitable. But do we have 2 Indomitables? I didn't realize. We have a battleship and a dreadnought. No, that was the Indubitable. Yeah, there she is, the Indubitable. Not to be mistaken for the Indomitable. Well, straightforward, I think, this one. This one's under AI control. Who do we have? Put you to support mode. For some reason, our ship's going to turn south. You can't avoid this. Let's see what we're up against. Okay, unknown ship sighted. Okay. They have the wind advantage. Let's go squad max right away. Intercept course. This looks like dreadnoughts. It may or may not be. Oh, this is France. I'm up against France now. Man, this the world's a strange one. Okay, these are not armored cruisers. These are the 11-inch, like 11-inch belt as well. So they have as much belt armor as they have gun caliber. Wow, lost my voice for a moment. So this looks like a good engagement for us then. I think we just concede them. It's dead calm. All right, let's concede them the win, quote unquote win then. Match their direction and cozy on in for a long range engagement. We were off to a good start, landing the first blow. They landed one. We've landed a few hits though. Take a look at this. I can't understand what I saw. Turret disabled, penetrating hit, but so it's 3-3. Our guns are much more powerful. Their armor is much better. Let's see what happens. And let me get this stuff all going on. Do I have the view centered? I did that. Okay, good. And we're just outside of torpedo range, which is good. Another turret disabled. My goodness. So both of our forward turrets are disabled. That's actually kind of not even the worst thing, because when we pursue head on, if we do, we'll have more ammo available. I think we just go one turn at a time here, 1 minute by 1 minute, to see what happens. Another hit. Why only 5? That's very low. Should be at least 6. There it is. Another hit. And as we land more hits, okay, this is an exception. I wonder why splinters have penetrated our deck. Whole fire started. That was definitely not a good turn. Okay, we're still landing some hits though. These 14-inch shells should just be wreaking havoc on the French ships. My goodness. We're getting hit by 11-inch shells. It just shouldn't matter. The amount of damage that should be done to us is just insignificant. Okay, I'm seeing, that's what I was looking for, is just, we're seeing reports of damage, but how much is really done? Not a whole lot. Whereas a 14-inch shell should be just doing massive damage for them. Fire, not the best thing, obviously. We'll wait for fire control to put that out. I mean, the more shells we land, the more dead their ships should be. Wait, is that one breaking off? Okay, let's do this. Let's curl in. Force the weird engagement from them. It's just about to be nighttime anyway. So we want to get close enough that we can see this ship. I'm going to send in my destroyers. Let's get this one. Come on, do not lose her. Do not lose her. We're taking a few hits, but we soon should be... Okay, now we're definitely in range for those ships to do their torpedo launches. We're going to pull back. They're pulling back. We're going in. Actually, this kind of maneuvers should make us pretty hard to hit with torpedoes too. There goes our ships. It would have to be like a head-on hit. Oh, wait a second here. We might get really lucky. Ow! The torpedo lost its range. Well, we're definitely doing damage to this ship. And they're not in torpedo. They're not in like a torpedo launching formation right now. So we may sacrifice our Kingfishers just to get this indomitable. Gosh, that's a lot of hits. I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. And this one might swing back our way, which is still fine. Another 2, yes, fantastic. Yeah, she's swinging this way. This is good. So we have them pinned. They have torpedoes to the left. They have 14-inch guns to their right. Not an enviable situation. It looks like we'll be able to walk out with a kill here. Okay, the Indubitable took a lot of hits this turn. Most of them not penetrating. And the Indomitable took just as many, to be honest. And 14-inch hits. We suspect that these are penetrating. Yeah, we've destroyed 2 turrets already. Let's do a little bit of evasive maneuvering. I think I'll maneuver in to avoid the torpedoes. One way or the other, right? And now back out. Because we can, if we're lucky, catch this other Indomitable. Maybe slow is too slow. I mean, slower is too slow. Alright, so after we hit that one a few times, I think we try to hit this Indomitable as well. Okay, that was a good torpedo launch. If that torpedo hits, I'm switching. Looks like the Indubitable has already switched. Very good. Ah, good. It was a solid hit. Yes, definitely engage the forward element. Okay, now we're taking hits, but we're also dealing them back out. And I think even if we take 4 times as many hits, it sounds strange, but even if we take, that's a lot of torpedoes, 4 times as many hits, we should be in good shape to sink this ship. Let's go in hard. There it is. Unsighted enemy ship hit by a torpedo. Well, that's certainly our torpedo launches. Look at our Kingfishers. They've just done a fantastic job holding off the French battleship, or dreadnoughts, our destroyers, while we were doing all that. And look at this, the Wicker launching torpedoes. That's not who I thought. I thought it was one of these guys launching at the dreadnought. That would have been perfect. But like, this is the perfect time for them to just... Maybe I can just manually control them to do this. Perfect time to launch your torpedoes right there. Alright, we're going to stay in the wake of this ship. Oh, they did launch torpedoes. Now she has to move. I think she has to maneuver. Otherwise this will hit her. Oh my gosh, it looks good. Oh, what the hell? Must be a destroyer. Oh, is that it? I don't think so. Okay, let's turn into the torpedoes. Narrow, make our profile very narrow. Okay, we just hit this destroyer with 14-inch guns. I'm not going to worry about it anymore. There it is. So now it's in pursuit of this last Indomitable. And we hit another destroyer with 14-inch... Oh my god, that just... It's like got nothing left of it. How many torpedoes do we have left? 5 and 5. Well, you have the torpedoes. Let me just force this launching. We will go to non-AI control for a moment here. Okay, good. We are definitely launching torpedoes. Oh, this looks good! Okay, surely this is the one. Surely this is the one. It looks amazing. I mean, it looks like a perfect situation. Yes! Fantastic. And that one also looks good. Oh, this is going to be a very good turn. Very good battle for us. Another hit? Yes. These Kingfisher class destroyers, the best I've ever made. I mean, I don't know about that from a design perspective, but at least from the ability for them to launch torpedoes and to successfully engage. Look at it, dead stopped in the water. Should be a huge broadside from the Indubitable now. Just finish her off and go home. I'm waiting for that big broadside to come now that she's dead stopped. There it is. Okay, let's just call this done. I don't think she'll be able to survive. Let the PogChamp rake her as well. And then we're going to move away. Let's not... Oh, no, the Witcher. Well, let's protect the Witcher. We've done such a good job so far. Let's actually try to save... Oh, dear. Oh, this is the sinking... Okay, good. So go back to AI control. Fantastic job, by the way. And let's just wait for the Witcher to get her engine started or whatever. Battlefield repairs. We'll circle until she does. There she goes. Alright, she's back up. Let's move back to the convoy. Okay, well this is fantastic, and I think we're going to fit this all in one episode, which is even better. So, we just cruise on back to port now. I'm pretty sure that we have sunk 2 French dreadnoughts. That's just too much for them to recover from, right? 2 torpedoes and the raking, and the first one took several torpedoes as well. I can't imagine. What would be even better is if we can get back to port in time so I don't have to worry about one of our ships sinking due to like low flooding or something. It doesn't look like that's the case. Do we have any residual flooding? No. Yeah, our ships are pretty lightly damaged, it turns out. Just that one front turret being destroyed makes the Indubitable's health bar pretty low, but she's fine. Okay, the Rothy hits a mine, retiring, even though it's in... How did that... It didn't make sense. It's obviously just a game mechanic, but there it is. 2 dreadnoughts sunk, 1 destroyer sunk. I guess the Rothi was sunk in the end. Was she one of the faithful? No. She was one of the other ones. I don't know what they did anyway. So huge victory point spread for us. This is good. We're still trying to get out of this war as quickly as possible. But wow, these things are keeping us alive, and unrest has dropped a bit. Wow, we've edged up a huge lead. So that was actually a good battle to really test how good our dreadnoughts are. Like, I've been wondering how good this all big gun configuration is, and I think that that might actually speak to in favor of this design being pretty effective. Because even though they did use their 14-inch guns against the destroyers, they did sink the destroyer immediately. Yeah, I would say that it's... I still think I'll put secondaries on it in the future. But I would say this design has acquitted itself well. That's what I would say. Anyway, we're going to call this video to a close here. It was a very good one for us. Like, we didn't lose any ships, and we sank a few armored cruisers. And at the end there, we sank even a couple of dreadnoughts. Now, what has it done for the blockade situation? I guess just nothing at all has changed. We're moving the figure by decimal points when the value we need is in the hundreds. But yeah, okay. I mean, how much longer until our battle cruisers are out? 5 more months for the earliest, the Charles Darwin. Well, knock on wood. Let's see if we can survive another 5 months of this war. I am trying to end it. I will take any kind of peace at this point, but no peace has been offered, so we will wait. So until the next one, thanks for watching, and take care.